Hello, everybody. Yes. We are live again. We are so sorry, guys. We're a little bit late. We came in and we had to dash back because we had some technical hitches. We are so sorry. So, we are back again today. We are so happy to come back to you with something very interesting. Today's topic is going to be mind blowing. It's an educative topic that you're going to be learning a lot from, and we are promising you that you should sit back, get your popcorn as always, get your drinks, and sit tight. You're going to be enjoying today's topic. So, my name is Bridget once again. A lot of you have seen me before. You've been watching us. Some of you are new to this page and to this platform. I welcome you. My name is Bridget Okata. I'm a registered nurse. I am a Nigerian. I am reaching you live from Columbus, Ohio. And I am married with 4 lovely kids. With me here, I've got these beautiful, talented, intelligent ladies who will be joining me to talk about today's topic. So with me here, I've got Gracie. Gracie, please can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Sure. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from the whole wild world. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Gracie. I'm a mom to 4 adorable kids. I'm a wife, a registered nurse, and a successful business owner and a business mentor. I'm coming to you live from Nebraska. I'm originally from Nigeria, and I'm so pumped up and excited to be with these 2 amazing ladies this morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gracie. Yeah, my next guest is going to be Dr. Ego. Dr. Ego, please can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all our rock stars, depending on where you're watching us from. I'm Dr. Ego. I'm a happily married wife to Dr. Austin and Nalue, a mother to many children, grandma to many grandkids. I'm a retired foreign trained optometrist, now living in Ottawa, Canada. And I'm now a digital business owner, rocking it. And I want to tell you, stay tuned today. And with all the series, we are loaded. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ego. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. So, guys, here in this platform, we have both young, we have old, we have people from all walks of life who are enjoying this business. So, what are we going to be talking about today? Our topic today is going to center on entrepreneurship. Who is an entrepreneur and who is an employee? So, we'll be talking about the topic entrepreneur versus employee. So, we're going to be hearing from these, my guests today, beautiful, intelligent ladies. So, Gracie, I want you to take it away. Who is an entrepreneur and who is an employee?
Thank you so much for that question. Some people have different views of entrepreneur, employee. People come up with different ideas. Some people are born entrepreneur and employee. But entrepreneur, most times you see entrepreneurs going for more. Entrepreneurs are those individuals, those people that have the personality to initiate something, to start something, to operate something. They take the full responsibility, assume the risks, assume the risks, the end the profits, and they start up something, a business venture, because they are wanting to control things, they are wanting to have that flexibility for themselves. That is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. And then coming to an employee is someone that you're answerable, you're wanting like it's just a one-way traffic. Okay, an employee is someone that you have a job. Let me explain it the way we all know. You have a job and they tell you you're coming in 9 a.m., you're coming in by this time. You have a fixed, streamlined schedule. You have assigned roles and responsibilities. You have assigned duties. You have assigned time. You're abiding by rules and regulation, and you cannot do things from your own will. You are abiding by the ethics and etiquettes and whatever of that employer, that entrepreneur. Entrepreneur employs an employee. So you have to abide by the rules of whoever you're going to work for. That is you, an employee. But you being an entrepreneur, you are the one dishing out those rules.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. So we have heard some of the differences between an entrepreneur and an employee. Who is an entrepreneur? She made us to understand that an entrepreneur is someone who is willing to set up something because they have seen that, yes, this is something that I am passionate about. They are willing to take that risk, go for what they want, irrespective of what people are saying about what they are going for. They don't want to hear they don't want to listen to naysayers. They are ready to take that risk because they believe in themselves. And she has made us understand also that an employee, on the other hand, is someone who does not think that he or she is capable of establishing something for himself, or probably at that point in time, they have not been able to get that vision to see something that they really want to, and they are not bold enough yet to go for it. So they are willing to get commands, orders, follow rules that have been laid down by somebody else. So, Dr. A, go back to you again. Can you tell us the difference? Who is an entrepreneur and who is an employee?
Thank you very much. Building on what Mentor Gracie said, an entrepreneur is somebody who sees solution in seemingly difficult situations. For example, an entrepreneur takes a look at something and says, come on, if I set up this business, take all the risk in it, peradventure, I'm going to make some profit, So an entrepreneur has a mindset, through which they develop resilience. They are resilient people. They are very determined. They are flexible. They are adaptable. They don't see difficulties in anything. They see opportunities, you see, and that is the mindset. So an employee, on the other hand, could also even be, you can have a combination of both. There could be some people who are entrepreneurs, they are running their own side hustle, and that's actually what we are trying to introduce here, and they are also employed. So an employee could be somebody who is working for an entrepreneur, and in that process also learning a lot, gleaning on all the things they see in the entrepreneurship world. So an employee works to get paid for the services rendered. Their decision-making abilities are limited, because they may not be able to be allowed to take decisions on themselves, unlike the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur sees something, acts, on the spur of the moment to rescue something or to, achieve something. But an employee is limited because you are working under somebody and you have to follow strictly the rules and regulation that your boss has stated, But you see, what we are bringing on stage is grinding your 9 to 5, be an employee, but just like Rich Dad Poor Dad said, but mind your business. We will eventually get there. That is the essence of our life today. If you're an employee, fine. Begin to set your mind on planning to become an entrepreneur. Learn how to take that risk, start that business, and begin to make profit for yourself. You see, you hear the slogans that say, oh, salaries are those bribes you give to confuse employees in order to stay on. I'm not condemning being an employee. What we are saying here is be an employee, but have a plan B, because time and seasons has shown that employee salary with inflation can no longer give us our dreams. When we are entrepreneurs, we have the ability to do so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you for that beautiful contribution. Yes, she has said a lot. She has said so much. Thank you so much, Coach Rosie. Thank you, Coach Mireb, for joining us. We appreciate your time. She has made us understand that an entrepreneur, personally, I would rather be an entrepreneur from everything I have heard from Gracie and Dr. Ego than be an employee. I want to be the one giving out the instructions. I want to be the one making up policies. I want to be the one shaping my own business to my taste. Dr. Ego said, mind your business. When we say mind your business, it does not mean don't talk to somebody. Stay on your lane. No. What she means is prepare something for yourself even while you are working for someone. Stay focused on your tomorrow. She has made us understand that an entrepreneur is someone who sees something beautiful, is willing to take the risk to go for it, is willing to build something beautiful for himself and for his generations to come. Meanwhile, an employee on the other side is someone who just sits back, is ready to take whatever little things that comes to them, the crumbs that falls from the entrepreneurs tables, they are willing to grab that one and eat from it. I don't want to be like that. I want to own mine. I want to eat from the table. I want to eat from the lion's share. So we are bringing you this message today so that you can begin to have a rethink, begin to rearrange your thoughts and understand that it is very important that you have something that you are building for yourself for tomorrow. So, Mirab said employee mindset individuals are more dependent. Yes, they are very dependent. And she also said entrepreneurs see solution in every problem. Yes, there's a problem, but they see a solution to that problem. And guys, we want you to share your thoughts on this. If you are watching us live, share your thoughts with us. And Frances said, entrepreneurs control their time. Control your time. Decide when you want to go to work. I know that some people open their shops at 10 a.m. because they want to rest. They want to come back rejuvenized. Nobody is controlling their time. They are in control. And Rosie said, this 2024, plan to move up. Yes, that is it. Don't settle down for less. Plan to scale up. Thank you very much, Frances, for joining us also. Now, I'll be going to my next question. My next question says, how do you know by seeing a business or by seeing someone, how do you know that this person is an entrepreneur and this person is an employee? What are the characteristics of, okay, let's leave, we've talked enough about employees. Let's focus on the entrepreneurs now. What are the characteristics that someone needs to possess to be a good entrepreneur? Grace, please take that away.
Thank you so much for that question. As we already said, thank you all so much for joining us. And as you already said, the what an entrepreneur has, some people are inborn entrepreneur, but entrepreneurs also can be learned, you know. Like me, I was never born an entrepreneur. No, the situations, everything ongoing, life, the economy, it is high time we start inculcating this mind of an entrepreneur in our kids so that they can be able to stand for themselves. They can be able to. Risk takers are the people that rule the world. Can you imagine people going to the moon? Right? Like it's unimaginable. What if you die? What if something happens? So an entrepreneur is a risk taker. They are willing to take calculated risks. Don't just jump off the cliff, all right?
Exactly.
Don't just jump off the cliff. You have to be willing to take calculated risks to pursue opportunities. They see opportunities and they take hold of it and they achieve goals. Entrepreneurs are initiative people. They are innovative. You can present them with maybe a tool. And like, you know, sometimes growing up, I tell people that there is this issues, or should I say a challenge for us growing up. Our dad, he will always tell you, I will see our friends, our colleagues, and they are maybe they are driving them to school, they are giving them so much money. But we had cars. But my dad will want us to go see the hardship of getting to school. Okay. My dad will send you on an errand. He will tell you maybe go to Onitsha. He's going to maybe only give you the transport for getting there. My dear, you will find your way back. And he knows that you will. So he built in us that spirit of hustling, initiative, innovative. If the tool, you have one tool, just like in the Bible, Jesus Christ gave people talents, and some people multiplied theirs. Some people used theirs to do a lot of things. An entrepreneur mindship is something that you give them one and they multiply it. They are proactively identifying problems and they are acting on it. They are creating something new out of nothing. So growing up, everyone was like, no, me, I'm not that because I am not that. And then I went into nursing and everyone was like, yeah, this is the right path for you. But coming into the country with my family, and I discovered no, no, no. If you're wanting more, the Coach Rosie said it that 2024 is the year you reach out for more. You reach out for more. I was wanting more. And then I told myself, I cannot just be an employee. I have to become an entrepreneur. And I learned it and I'm adapting to it. So, an entrepreneur has that mindset or the spirit of adaptability. They are resilient in the face of challenges. They try to pivot around. They try to provide solution. Maybe people are sitting and crying because maybe the bridge broke down or something. An entrepreneur will say, "Oh, there is a tree here. Can we build another bridge? Can we do this?" An entrepreneur is all going out and providing solution, which is what I love so much about this business. In that I'm helping. We're all here helping families create their dream lives, providing solution to the austerity, to the economy we find ourselves. People are living on loans and debts. That is the abroad life, right? Like abroad life is really expensive these days, but if you don't have that entrepreneur spirit, you won't be able to just live more above just meeting your basic needs. So an entrepreneur is someone that reaches for more, finds those opportunity and achieve their goals, not just for themselves, but for everybody around them. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. For me growing up, I used to think that life was just about because there were so many civil servants around me,
Mm,
teachers, nurses, everybody looked like civil servants. So I used to think that life was about, oh, you just go to work, you come back. Owning a business was like, because most of the businesses or institutions were just government institutions. So I didn't really think that it was possible for just an individual to own their own institution. Because I grew up in a small city. And then I went out and saw people owning businesses, and I'm like, wow, this must be very few people amongst the lots. And it must take a lot for them. Maybe their grandparents built this. How did they come about all this? But it is possible.
mm,
Now I grew up and came into the US, and I realized that opportunities are bound here. You are able to do anything you set out your mind to. So long as you keep focused, you keep searching out information, you will get those information. So entrepreneurship mindset is very important. Remember that people have established for their children, great grandchildren. You too can do the same thing. Don't sit back in your comfort zone and allow your generations to come, your grandchildren to come and still go through the grinding and that you are going through right now. Relieve them of that stress. Use what you have to create something beautiful for your children and your children's children. Thank you very much, Gracie, for that point. All right, I'm taking it back again to Dr. Ego. Dr. Ego, please, can you tell us what are the characteristics of an entrepreneur?
Thank you very much. Talking about the characteristics of an entrepreneur, I'm going to use my life and cite some personal examples. You see, I grew up my hometown is in Newi, and I think it's okay. One of our mentors the other time that was talking about Igbos, and then is it a mentor, Bridget? I have forgotten. But Gracie, well, the typical thing is they would normally say an Igbo man has entrepreneurship mindset in their blood. You see, yeah, it may appear so, but the point, what we're looking at here today is also, is it inborn or can it be acquired? So I'm going to use my life and cite some examples, you see, because I'm from Nnewi, and we know that in Igbo land, a typical Nnewi person, is an entrepreneur. I mean, it's just in the core, right?
yeah.
But the thing is this, is it inborn? Well, I would say by the virtue of some temperament, children are born with different temperaments. Some are fearful and some are very bold, But now, you see, it is very possible to inculcate entrepreneurship mindset even in the fearful ones. And I will cite example. The other day, I gave an example of how my dad made us, as we are growing up, we never knew he was a wealthy man. He will wait until you are driven from school. Then he will put your school fees in your hand and send you back to school. You see, thinking back now, looking back, he was trying to inculcate something inside of us. He was trying to inculcate resilience, ability. And for example, at times my mother will go out and will come back. Back then in a home, we don't do menu. And then it will say, I hope you people have found something to cook. Oh. Initially, some of my senior ones will say, we're waiting for, you say you are waiting for me? You cannot think. You cannot think. Okay, you are not hungry yet. You don't know that those things are how you train children to think outside the box. You see? So after that day now, we now know once we're not seeing our mom, okay, is there soup? Is there yam or this or that? You think outside the box and you solve a problem. You see? So coming to that, when I graduated from, in short, the point, when I was about to graduate, Professor Uwehi, blessed memory, called me and said, listen, come, I can see something in you. I want you, because I got married when I was in my final year to my late husband, blessed memory, Engineer Kuchendo. Now I'm happily married to Dr. Austin and Nalue. So my professor called me and said, come, I see in you entrepreneurship, this, and I didn't know what he was talking about. Beg your husband to open an eye clinic for you, right? And then, we were in Shaw Quarters. I didn't, it was difficult for the opticians then to employ optometrists. You know what I started? I started selling okrika, second-hand clothes in our Shell Quarters as an Newi lady. In short, when I come live, maybe tomorrow, I'll get the original because the story was in the newspapers back home in Nigeria, the entrepreneur, So, do you know, shall wives who want to go to MacIver to pick it? I will go and pick grade 1 and come and sell to them, make my money, and it is from that money I bought the first 4 frames with which I started my eye clinic, Calvary Eye Clinic, in our visitors' room in Shell Quarters, a Jeba worry. That's why I always hail my sister Dorcas, say, worry not the board last. And it is from there, the fears of, if I come out, will I succeed or whatever, with encouragement, I developed that resilience. I developed that innovative thinking. And that was what gave birth to Calvary Eye Clinic. All the challenges, as they come up with an entrepreneurship mindset, they were overcome. What am I saying? You see that right from childhood, it was inculcated in me. Yes. The other day I said in our team meeting that I'm somebody, I couldn't even make ad because I'm somehow shy. Yes. Will I call it shyness or whatever? But see me today. These are the benefits of this digital business. I was encouraged by the team of our global people, who are there. I said, Dr. Ego, do it. Once you do it, you get over it. So what am I saying to our viewers? Don't think you cannot do this business. If me, who has run an eye clinic successfully, was still thinking, hey, how will people see? How will people do? And you overcame that. You can. There is an entrepreneurship mindset inside of you. Activate it. Wake it up. Come on board. We as a team will help you to fine-tune it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ego. In fact, that was a beautiful one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mafata, for joining us. Thank you, Frances. Thank you, Rosie, for joining us. We are glad to have all of you here. Yes. So that was a lot Dr. Ego has talked about the characteristics of an entrepreneur. She's giving us instances using her own real life story to demonstrate and drive home to us how important it is for us to be entrepreneurs. Yes, not necessarily everybody are born to be entrepreneurs, but this is something that you can instill in yourself, something that you can develop if you want that time and financial freedom. You can pick up a lot of information, pieces of information here and there, including what we are presenting to you today to start up something. It is not, remember that COVID has taught us so much lessons. COVID taught people a lot of, it wasn't expected. Nobody knew it was going to come. It just came like that unexpectedly. Anything can happen again. If you don't have, for instance, this is winter period. Some states, some places will experience some kind of natural disasters. If you don't prepare, there will be times when they will say, oh, no school, no, people should not go to work. I remember that if you don't go to work, you're not going to earn anything. That is the way the system is built here in the Western world. If you don't go to work, whatever the reason is, they don't care. They're not going to say, oh, because the weather was bad and you couldn't come to work, so I'm just going to pay you. No, nobody will do that for you. So you are going to earn less when you don't go to work. So when the weather is so bad and you cannot go to work, you tell me what you're going to do. And then we will be in our houses, rocking and dining and dancing with our computers and our internet connection and earning. You will be watching Netflix. You don't want that for yourself. So we are encouraging you, pick up something today. Come in. Let us show you how you can get earning online, staying in the safety and comfort of your home and still earn something very reasonable. You will be surprised. Your mind will be blown away at what this business can do for you. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Ego and Gracie. Now, my next question is going to be, is everyone, although you said a little about it, Dr. Ego, but we're going to elaborate on it now. Is everyone created for business, or is it a skill or mindset that can be developed? Dr. Ego, please explain to our viewers.
Okay, thank you very much. In my own opinion, and that is why we want our viewers to contribute. In my own opinion, no. Entrepreneurship is not just what you say somebody is born with it. No, it's a skill that can be acquired. We see it, and that's why I'm recommending the book. I'm sure many of us have read it, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We knew when it rained, and it's a fantastic one to explain this. You see, every child, even the introverted one, even the shy one, has the ability, to think outside the box. They have the ability to develop resilience. They have the ability to have innovative thinking. All those characteristics that we have enumerated that an entrepreneur, entrepreneur mindset has. They have that ability. But the thing is, how do we get our children early enough to begin to develop this mindset? Number one, please, parents, I'm pleading with you here. You always hear that slang. Oh, she's an ajabota. Oh, she's an ajabako. What you are trying to say is ajabotas are those that God has created with entrepreneurship mindset, but you have so much covered them up that you are not allowing these characteristics to show up. How do we help our children? By teaching them that it is acquired. You heard me say, when my mother will go out and come back and say, people have not eaten. Okay, you're waiting for me to come and tell you what to cook. Meanwhile, there's so many things in the house. You're not hungry yet. She'll just go upstairs. What are you teaching that child? You see, try to teach them to think. Let them be the ones that will come up with alternatives. You see, let them fear that fear and do it. When you are teaching your children early to ride bicycle, initially the bicycles, the one I learned with, it has that extra leg, right? But the time comes, it's unscrewed, it's removed, so that they ride and they try to do like this, to fall. They're afraid. But parents will guide them and ensure eventually when their brain clicks on it, they learn it. So let us not keep our children so much in the comfort zone. And this is still what happens. Even adults, like Mentor Gracie said, right? When she came to North America, situations and circumstances had to force her to begin to bring out her entrepreneurship mindset. It's there in everybody, it's there, but then you have to activate it. So these excuses, oh, I am not born to do business, it's in our family, we're all educated people, we don't. Throw it out. It doesn't rain anymore. We cannot survive at this time and this thing. Those dreams, those lifestyle you desire, you will only just be desiring it. You will only, you see, entrepreneurship is a mindset that you can develop. Don't be afraid of failing, come on board. Even if you don't understand A or B of business, come on board. That is why this global community is there to help you. You have a coach, you have a mentor, you have a global community that will hold your hands and teach you step by step. Look at me. I'm a retired, foreign trade optometrist. I'm a grandma. So age is not a limitation. At any point in time, you can become an entrepreneur. You can take charge of your destiny and your finances and your digital lifestyle. That's it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ego. We appreciate you. Thank you, Sharon, for joining us. Thank you, Sir Austin and Nalue. We appreciate you for coming in to join us. Thank you so much, everyone who is watching us live, as well as those who will be watching the replay. She said something that struck me. She said, don't say, oh, I was not born with this skill. It is not in my family. It doesn't run in my... If it does not run in your family, how will it ever come to start running in your family? Somebody has to start it. Somebody has to bring it in. It can be you, right? You're not going to wait for your children to come. You are hearing us now. You have seen this opportunity. Start something so that when your kids come, they won't still be saying the same thing you're saying. Oh, it's not in our family. Oh, start now to prepare for your future. Thank you so much, Dr. Ego. Gracie, please, can you just shed a little more light on that? Are people born with the instincts? Are people born with the characteristics of entrepreneurship? Is it inborn, or is it something that people develop passion for and build? Please take it away.
Thank you so much for that question. Entrepreneurship spirits, I can boldly tell you all that it is a skill and mindset that can be developed. You can acquire it, because I was never born one. I am this person that is, when you come to a house or a household or a family and you're looking for that quiet, mind your business, I don't want to look for anybody's trouble, I don't want anybody to look for mine, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, I just want to do my job, even up till coming to the US, even up till in my workplace, for like 3 years, they've been asking me to become a charge nurse. And I'm like, no, I want to come, do my job, and go home. Like, mind my business, give my care, take care of my patient. And we're like, why? I said, I'm not caught up for all those leadership meetings, trying to hold everyone accountable, trying to delegate duties, because even when I became a charge nurse, like finally I will still want to do everything myself, because I don't want to step on toes, right? And then I had to tell myself, okay, you have to delegate responsibilities, you have to make sure things are well done, you have to do this. Entrepreneurship spirit can be learned. And then they were like, so now why did you change your mind? I said, because I want to belong. Right? I feel like I'm here. I want to become more. I want to be more. I want to belong. I can help people. Why not? So entrepreneurship, spirit, skills, mindset, these are things that no one is naturally born or possess all of those traits. These traits can be cultivated through education, through experience. Like for me, through experience, I became an entrepreneur. I had to tell myself, you have to inborn, like rebirth yourself, adaptability through different things, seizing opportunities. You see them, you seize them, and you run with it, because just becoming being who you were born to be, or being that person that just want to be in your lane and not go for more, it does not pay the bills. Abroad life is expensive these days. So if you're wanting more, you have to learn those skills. You have to seize those opportunities. So entrepreneurial spirit is something that everybody can inculcate. And we're trying to do that even in our kids, because that is the way forward. Everyone wants to rule the world, right? Everyone wants to be heard. If you want your voice to be heard, then you have to develop those spirits. You have to learn them, that there are skills that are adaptable and give you that opportunity, that ability to seize opportunity and provide solution to problems. Thank you so much. You're muted.
Thank you very much. So we have heard it. There is nobody that is really born with the entrepreneurial spirit. There is nobody. It is not in your gene. You may be born into a family where they are business oriented, and you start to observe and start to learn. Some people are lucky enough to see ideas right early, very early, at very, even if they are not from business oriented families, they start from very early stages in their life to see things that ordinarily people are not seeing, and you wonder, how is this child thinking like this? So it is left for you, the parent, to help nurture that child to grow and achieve those dreams. Some other people grow into adulthood, far into adulthood, before they are able to see those opportunities or those potentials in themselves. However it is for you, this is a rare opportunity, and we are encouraging you to take advantage of it. Come in. We are real human beings. We are professionals. We are parents. We are real people. We are not here to just, we have seen the beauty of this business. That is why we are presenting it to you. Our goal is to, in this 2024, touch as many lives as possible. We know there are people who probably, they have the time, they are probably stay-at-home parents, but they just don't know what to do with that time. This is a good one. Start something, still earn in the comfort of your home. There are people who have what it takes. They have the resources, the finance to start something, but they don't know how to start. This is also a good one. Come in. Our websites are there on the screen. Are they showing? And we'll see the websites. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the websites are there on the screen. Take a screenshot, copy them out, reach out to any of us who will be able to give you more detailed information. Once you get into our website, there's a webinar you can watch. You will gain information, understand how this business model operates, and get to move further, pay your 149 and get the VIP package. That is going to expose everything that you need to. We can't, like we said earlier, we cannot talk about everything that this business can offer you. We can't tell you everything about the model and how it operates. It is not possible. So you go in for yourself, look at what we are presenting to you and see how beautiful. Take that bold step. Take that risk as an entrepreneur and build something beautiful. Build an empire. When I say an empire, I am not exaggerating. When I say this is something that can build an empire for you, it is not an exaggeration. I am not saying it to impress you. It is true. It is true. With little, very little, you can build something that you won't even believe when you look back tomorrow that this is what I used to make such beautiful thing out of my life. So we are encouraging all of you. Spread the news out. Tell people. Tell people. We are trying to see what we can achieve before the end of the year in terms of helping to change lives. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be ending our topic today. We'll continue with the rest part of the discussion. We're not going to give you everything. We want to keep you in suspense. Keep thinking, go out there, make your researches, come back tomorrow. Let us continue to interact with one another. Let us exchange ideas. We will be expecting to come your way again tomorrow, and we hope you will be able to join us tomorrow. So, Dr. Ego, please, can you thank and appreciate your words of encouragement, first of all, before we thank our viewers? What words of encouragement do you have for these viewers who have been watching us? Today is the 11th, right? Today is our 11th day on this Go Live broadcast. A lot of people have been watching us from our pages and they are wondering, what is this everyday discussion? These people are coming every day to talk about this topic. What exactly is this about? What are they talking? Okay, some of them have watched maybe one or two of our live broadcast and they're like, I don't understand this business model. What is, and they are still doubting, what words of encouragement do you have for them? And even if they want to join and get more information, how can they go about it?
Okay, thank you very much. Our rock stars, you are the very reason why we are here. So I want to appreciate you. I want to say a big thank you. I want to encourage you also and tell you that no matter where you are now, in your life, whether you are still that employee that is struggling to make ends meet, whether you are running your another business and then you are looking for something extra, just like Mentor Bridget said, what we have here truly is a gold mine that is being offered to all of us in a platter of gold, just in a platter of ease. Let me put it that way. However, how many times did I say it? 3 times. This is not a get rich quick scheme. If you are looking for that krube one, like, right? Yesterday at the backstage, we were all chatting and discussing on how many times we have run after the shiny objects. I don't know about you, but I've lost a lot of money in the shiny objects, right? When they say, put in this word, tomorrow you will get billion. I don't know, woman. I want to get money, sure. This is not that. You see, this is a genuine, legitimate business that you pay your taxes, right? Yes. It's a business that when you put in, your efforts, trusting God, you see the trajectory. You see our coaches. For example, look at our coach Abesco, look at our coach Mireb, look at our coach Truly Rosie. So many of them. You see, go out to the internet, go out to Facebook and see how people in the digital business are making it. We are not here to cajole you to say, come tomorrow, you become a millionaire. No. If you don't work hard, this is a business. If you don't work hard, sorry, you may not prosper too much. But if you do, just like she said, right? If you do, trust me, you will thank whoever introduced this business to you. So I'm encouraging you, to go to our different websites. It's all on the screen. Incidentally, Mentor Bridget is off.
There she is. Come back.
Okay, she's coming in. So go to our different websites, right? When you click on it, you will see the learn more, or depending on what you see in each person's website. Click there. Put in your real name and your email address. Please don't put fake one. This is a genuine business, right? And then you will see where they will tell you join now. With 145 US dollars, or if you are in Canada, it should be around 205 Canadian dollars. And trust me, this money is refundable within 25 to 30 days, right? As long as you did not book for the coach to instruct you on the steps to take further, it is refundable. And hearing from me that it is refundable already tells you that this is an authentic business, right? So you come in and see for yourself. Don't take it that, they are out again there in the internet talking to people. No, we are real people. And so go in, click in there, sign in, and come on board. And then if it is not what you want, ask for your refund. It's as simple as that. Okay? So see you at the top, Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Ego. We've heard her. She said, thank you, Daniel Uribari, for joining us. We appreciate you. She said, if you want to join, please send in, you can see our websites right here. Send in your, sorry, let me display it. Yeah. So send in go to our websites, register your email address and your full name. Please, if you are not taking this seriously, if you are not ready for this opportunity, don't put in an invalid email address. We are real people, we are genuine, we deal with genuine information. We want a genuine email address that we will be using to reach out to you and send you information. That is going to be a proof to you that we are real. If we don't send out information, what is the point? So when you send us your email address, we're going to be sending out information to you from time to time. It's going to be an avenue for us to be able to exchange information with you. It will be an avenue also for you to be able to ask us questions where things are not clear to you. So that is why it's very important that you put in a valid email, please. So when you put in that valid email, like she said, we're going to be sending you very important information that you would watch the webinar and be able to understand. That is just the introduction into the business. Now, for you to get full exposition into the business, you will need to pay for our VIP package. Yes, this VIP package is not something that is going to require you breaking into the banks. It is just an amount that you can use to take out friends, $149. That is all you need to. And there is a 30 days. We've given that space of 30 days so that you will be able to look into it, right? We are not trapping you in. Look into it, get to understand the business model, understand how it works, and then make that decision for yourself. This business can only be run by those who are 18 years and above. There is no age limit. There is no upper age limit. Then at least at that age, you'll be able to make a decision where it's not clear to you. That is why we need a valid email. You can also reach out to us and ask questions. Book your coaching call. Before you book your coaching call, when you make that decision that it is something you want to go with, book your coaching call and you move from there. We give you further instructions. If you decide it is not for you or you are not ready at that time, your money is going to be fully, like we said, we are genuine people. We are rich. We are real. We are considerate. We are very considerate. There is no way you're going to get such an opportunity where you pay in something and they give you back your money just like that after you have gotten information. But because we want to make it as easy as possible, we would give back everything you have paid in. Your complete 149 will be given back to you. We give you time. Go take your time. Think about it. Make your decision before you come in. Yes. Thank you so much. Grace, please, can you give a word of appreciation to our viewers for their time today? They've been here. Some of them have been here for almost 50 minutes now, listening to us because they are wanting to make a change in their life. We appreciate you. Can you give them a word of appreciation? Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you all viewers from any part of the world you're watching us. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your input. We had a lot of input. We've learned. No one is an island of knowledge. We've learned so much. A lot of people have given us their own perspectives on entrepreneurship and just developing those skills that will catapult you to become more in life. We thank you all so much. Our viewers, those that threw in more light. Thank you, Dr. Ego. Thank you, Mentor Bridget. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be here again on your timeline tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Right. Google your time zone. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. But before we go, because we requested that our viewers should give their thoughts. So I'm going to be reading out all of the contributions that our viewers have been making because we consider them very important and we do not take your presence and your contributions for granted. First of all was Mireb. Mireb said, entrepreneurs see solution in every problem. Yes, that is very correct. They see solutions in every problem. Even when people are seeing it as a problem, they see that there can be a solution. I will always say there is no problem that does not have a solution. Every single problem definitely has its own solution. And Mirab also said they are problem solvers. Yes. They are resilient. Yes. Employee mindset individuals are more dependent. Oh my God, I don't want to be an employee all my life. I want to do it for a short while and then move over to the other side of life. And truly Rosie said Learn to take risk. Yes, life is risk in itself. Living alone is enough risk. If it was left for me, I would say, God, please, I want to come and stay with you in heaven. But here I am on earth already. I am exposed to the risk. I have to prepare myself for those risks by also taking risk. Um, Miriam said employee mindset easily move blame to employers. Oh my God. Yes, they are not willing and they are not ready to take responsibilities. They want to blame people for whatever goes wrong. They don't want to take risk because if you are an entrepreneur, you are going to be taking responsibilities for a lot of things. Things are going right, it is you. Things are going wrong, it is you. You have to do a lot to make sure that it works out. So you will have to be taking full responsibility. Rosie said, this 2024, let us plan to move up. Yes, we are going higher, 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 higher. Yes.
Yeah.
Miriam said, entrepreneurs are goal getters. I am a goal getter. I don't know about you. I am a goal getter. Yes, I need you to be a goal getter. Set those goals and go get them. Entrepreneurs take full, okay, for their business. Entrepreneurs look for problems to solve. Yes, there are problems everywhere. Pick up one and solve it. Is it the problem of I don't have time to take care of my children? Pick it up. Find something that can create time for you. This business is good. It creates time. You're at home. You're taking care of your kids. And you are still making something, right? That is beautiful. Entrepreneurs add value. Yes. And Frances said, controlling your time. That is when you are an employee, you don't have that opportunity to control your time. Somebody else is controlling your time for you, and you just follow. Miriam said, employee mindset is just depending on what you are paid. Yeah, whatever they give you. In fact, I was discussing the other day, and somebody told me that at their place of work, they increased their pay by, in fact, that means it's going to take you 4 years from what she said, 4 years before you can earn an extra dollar in addition to what you are paid every month. Yes. So every month they add up 0.25 cents every year, and then it takes you 4 years to gain an extra dollar to your pay. I mean, I don't want to be there for a long time. I don't want to be there. I want to be the one giving the crumbs. I don't want to be the one taking taking in the crumbs all my life. No, because I am in an environment where it is possible for me to create something for myself. Thank you so much, Miriam. And then Mafata said, watch. Okay, she joined us from Philadelphia. Thank you so much, Mafata. She also said, yes, I agree. Miriam said, okay, no. Okay, Miriam said entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, what a wonderful topic. Employee mindset, just act on orders, mostly those not thinking outside of the box. Thank you. Entrepreneur does not have cap on how much and how far they can go. Believing in yourself, it's very important. Yes, guys, it is important to believe in yourself. Thank you so much. I'm not going to be able to read out all of the comments, but we appreciate your contributions. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your comments. Thank you. Thank you so much. Until we'll come your way again tomorrow, same time, same station, same Facebook pages, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Central Time. Thank you all for joining us. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.